All right. The goal is to be as relaxed as a dog or a baby, but we're dealing with a lot of things. The older we get, the more we accumulate, not just mentally, but emotionally. We go through a lot of different things that causes the chemicals in our body to kind of run haywire, if you will. But things aren't functioning the same as when we were, babies and young children. A lot of it has to do with trauma and experience. So a lot of these exercises that we're doing help to relieve those symptoms that we've gained throughout the years. A lot of it has to do with lack of breath, so our body's unable to let go. A lot of it has to do with lack of proper movement and using breath to move. Okay, and then a lot of it has to do with letting go mentally of things. So we touch on a lot of these healing aspects, the healing arts help touch on these things. And through Qigong, Tai Chi, and meditation, we're able to help our bodies to let go of the physical trauma that it's holding on to. And through the meditative aspects, we're helping our mind to also come to terms with the things that we've gone through and help us get more into reality. So, a lot of the things that we've gone through in the past have, caused us to not fully be present in the moment with every waking hour of our life. And that's because a part of us is still there. This part of us is still experiencing what we've experienced. It's using the past to relate to to relate with what we're experiencing now in the moment. And by doing that, it's causing us to lose a little bit of what we call clarity or focus in the now, or being present. That being said, let's go ahead and get started and start with just letting go of stress in our shoulders. What I want you to do is take a deep breath in the nose, breathe out the mouth slowly with pursed lips. Very good. Take another breath for me. Same way, in the nose, breathe out the mouth. Good. And on the third breath, this will be our final one. Breathe in again and slowly breathe out. Good. I want you to check your body. All right. Move your leg, move your other leg, check your balance. Notice, is your balance evenly distributed on both feet and both legs? Or is one side taking more balance than the other? All right. Just notice in the beginning. You don't have to fix anything. Just become aware. Next, check your hips. Okay. Especially around the belt, right around the belt area. Check here and the outside of the hips, right around here. Okay. And as you lift your leg, notice the hips and this belt area. What are you feeling there? Is there certain levels of tension? Is it moving freely? Right? Just become aware. Okay. Good. Next, I want you to move just this midsection and the obliques. So we're gonna turn to the side, lean down one side, right? Notice any kind of tension that's being created as you move. Where does the tension go? Does it travel? Do you have pain even? If there's pain, stop right there. Don't even go further, of course. Good. Come back up. We're going to go back just a little bit, just to become aware of the tension. You may feel it in the back. You may feel it in the stomach. Good. Awesome. Come back up. And again, please remember, always stop if you feel pain or extreme tension. We just want a little bit of tension so that we can become aware of circulation. All right. Probably should have started with that so that, that way some of you aren't going as far as you can. But keep that in mind, okay? Slight tension is all you need to make improvements. No tension is going to lead to lack of circulation. Too much tension will also lead to lack of circulation. But just a little bit will not have any harmful side effects. Or if it does, it'll just be slight, right? So keep that in mind. A little bit really, really does go a long way, okay? Next, we're going to go forward. So we're bending forward till we start to feel a little bit of tension. You may start to feel it rise up in the chest and shoulders. You'll probably feel most of it in the lower back area, around the sciatic, where the sciatic nerve likes to travel. And again, just be aware of it and then come right back up. Good. And let's check the shoulders. Raise them up. Realize where the tension is. As you raise the shoulders up, go ahead and drop them. Good. Okay. Raise an arm. Well, you start to feel tension somewhere. Go ahead and stop there and just notice, where is the tension? Where is it traveling? Where is it coming from? Don't worry about trying to fix it. Just become aware. Okay, now we'll try the opposite side. Raise the arm till you feel the tension. Good. And just notice it. Excellent. The longer you do it, the more you may feel. All right, and we'll go to the front. Where is the tension? Where is it starting? Where is it traveling to? And you start to notice these little pathways for your nervous system. Good. Okay, now I'm sure a lot of you know what the nervous system is, but how well integrated is your conscious mind connected with your nervous system? Have you even worked on integrating your conscious mind with your nervous system? Okay, that's the key. Most of us, our subconscious does everything for us. Okay, some of us that have done sports or yoga, Tai Chi, meditation, your conscious does a lot more for you than someone who just sits behind a desk all day, right? Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it just means that there's a lot more work for the person who's been living a sedentary lifestyle. So for those of us who are doing more with our conscious mind, connecting our bodies, we're able to actually notice, a little bit more. So, and it doesn't matter where you're beginning from, but just notice where the tension is and where it travels from. And this is helping you a lot. Next thing we're going to do is use our breath. So if we use our breath now to help improve the circulation, you'll start to notice a few things. Number one, you'll notice more of the area that we're utilizing. You'll notice more about it. You'll notice more muscles that are working, more of the connective tissues and tendons and ligaments. And you'll also be able to notice your ability to release the tension. So now that you've become more familiar with certain areas, let's try our neck too before we move on. Just tilt your neck to the side until you start to feel a little bit of tension. And just notice where the tension travels, where it's coming from. Good. And I know for some of you, it'll make you want to breathe, and that's good. But we're going to do something different in the next step. Okay, try the other side. Just notice the tension. Don't try to fix it. Just become aware and let it be very subtle. Let's bring our head forward. Just be aware. And bring it back. And let's move the head back. Notice the tension. And notice where it goes and where it comes from. How it makes you feel. Think and breathe. All these things are affected by tension. Okay? How you feel, think, and breathe. All right? Now, we're going to work with the tension and it involves some breath. Okay? So what I want you to do here now is we're just going to lift the leg up, but instead of lifting it first and feeling the tension. Okay. Oh, doesn't feel right. It's like you're using more tension than necessary. Try that real quick for me. Go ahead and slowly, with me, lift your leg up. Good. Okay. So you notice the tension from the very beginning. Now I want you to use breath this time. Okay. Take a deep breath in, slowly. Lift the leg. Breathe out. Now, do you notice more tension, less tension, or the same? Check yourself, okay? Next, try the other side. Breathe in. Start to move. Breathe out. A lot different, right? Now this time, I want you to move and pay attention to your breath. You ready? Move. Oh, it's difficult to raise it from here, so I want to breathe. And let yourself breathe through the movement. Good. And at this point, I'm full of air. It's uncomfortable to move, so I should actually start to exhale. And now the movement, it's almost as if it's freely moving by itself. Of course, I have the intention to move it, but I'm not forcing muscles to get tense to create the motion. Make sense? Let's try the other side. Okay, go ahead and start moving, but notice how difficult it is to move. Okay, and when you notice that difficulty, allow the breath to come in. And as you feel it enter, the movement almost happens by itself, just because you have the intention. Good. Very subtle what we're learning here, guys. Try to stay with me if you can. All right, and the next one we're going to do is we're going to use just our nose to raise the leg. Okay, first try to move. Just, oh boy, yep, I feel tension building up in this back part of my sciatic nerve. Feel these muscles wanting to tense up a little more than they need to. So instead of moving, I allow the breath to get there. So I want to move, pay attention to the restriction and the tension, and it tells you, no, I don't want to move yet. But once the breath gets there, aha, very easy, right? And now as you exhale, use just the nose, please. Okay, good. Now it may feel different, but what I'm hoping that you feel is a little more centered and a little more grounded and a little more, I'd say, strength or pep to your step, if you will, right? You should feel like you're more connected with the ground and centered, right? Try the other side. Just the nose. In the nose. Out the nose. Good. And take another breath in the nose. Use just the nose. And out the nose. Very good. Now breathe normally. And start moving the legs. Excellent. Okay. So you may not have noticed everything I'm about to explain, but at least it'll get your brain working. So if you have a second to listen, if you need to grab water, you can. But if you want to sit and just listen, you can as well. What happens there is when we use our mouth to exhale, we're actually releasing pressure and tension. But you're also releasing not any, but some energy that your body releases through the intake of oxygen. Okay, so your cells release energy into the body when you breathe enough oxygen and you need to move. So what you're feeling is with the exhale out the mouth, it's causing that process to occur. So you're releasing energy, and also that energy is being expended, right? And it's being expended out your breath as well, but it's helping you to get rid of tension and pressure. Now, if you use just the nose to exhale, you're not releasing any breath out the mouth. So more of the oxygen stays inside and circulates. And if that's happening, you're increasing the amount of energy that your body is able to release, or your cells are able to release. So, in a sense, you're actually giving yourself more energy by using just the nose. But if you have too much energy and it doesn't have a way of outletting, okay, then it's going to feel like heat. It can feel like tension. It can feel like pressure. All right. So, in order for that energy to refine itself, that's why we move. So that energy can get utilized, but rather than expending that energy in a way that it causes our bodies to need to produce more energy, for example, running or weightlifting or high intensity exercises, right? Those all cause us to expend energy. So now our body needs to recover and accumulate more energy, rest, sleep, eat, all that kind of stuff, so that it can have a sufficient amount of energy to use to do the same activity. But when you go through this process, when are you actually cultivating energy in a way that you're accumulating energy so that you see the fruit of your labor later, meaning abundance of health? You look younger, you feel stronger, having more energy throughout the day, that kind of stuff. In order to see those kind of results, okay, it requires low impact exercises, okay, activating the parasympathetic nervous system. And the only ways to do that through exercise is meditation, yoga, Tai Chi, internal martial arts. Pilates does some of that. But again, there's not too many different things out there. Well, there are a lot, but there's not too many that we know of that we actually practice mainstream. So what I want you to get from this whole concept is that taking the time to do the slow movement breathing, okay, and releasing tension and accumulating more energy, okay, taking the time to do these kind of exercises is equally as important as it is to run, to jog, or to do high impact exercises, cardio, for that matter, whatever it is that you do that involves increasing the heart rate. Okay. Doing these things that help your body learn about subtle movement and breath are equally as important. Okay. So that being said, I guess that's going to be our lesson and the concept I want you to remember. So there's no exact way that you have to breathe, but the important thing is that you do breathe throughout your exercises and that you do breathe with your movement. But now that I told you all this, you know the purpose of your breath. And when you lack purpose, you will tend to lack motivation to do something that's good for you, right? But when you have purpose, you know the purpose, you can motivate yourself. So for those of you having difficulty practicing some of these exercises on your own, or even when I make a video and send it out for the week, if you find it difficult for you to set this time aside to do it, take some of these things that I'm explaining into consideration and just know the purpose of what you're doing and why. Okay? Don't just do it because I'm asking you to do it and I seem to be healthy or because you've heard, some study about this or that being good. Really understand the purpose. And what I just told you there kind of explains how important it is and why we breathe the way that we do and why we move and do these particular types of movements with the breath. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. Feet shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent, pelvis slightly tilted forward, top of the head extended upward. And let's go ahead and take a breath to relax. Because I know I just said a lot. It can be heavy. And just for it to settle in, we tend to hold on to tension, and that traps our breath. Because you're such good listeners, that will happen. So instead of listening to me now, listen to yourself. Notice the tension that may exist in different segments or areas. Take a breath, breathe in peace, relaxed breath. And as you breathe out, use the mouth to breathe out any tension or energy that may be pent up. Good. And with the next breath, let's take a deep breath in the nose, relax the shoulders, let the breath come in from your lower abdomen. And let's breathe out the nose only. You may feel warmer, you may feel different sensations. Try it again. In through the nose. Lower abdomen can be expanding, not the shoulders. And as you exhale, let's breathe out the mouth. Good. And with your inhale, let's breathe in the nose. And let's breathe out the nose. Good. Excellent. Now with the next inhale, let's rotate our hips. Continue to rotate and continue to breathe. Let's start using the mouth to exhale, the nose to inhale. Exhale out the mouth. We're increasing our spinning or our range of motion slowly and gradually. Good. Inhale through the nose. And let's use just the nose to exhale. In the nose. And out the nose. Good. Now on your own, I want you to breathe how you like to breathe. And continue to spin. Going as far back as you can. Staying completely behind you while maintaining your breath. Good. Keep breathing and start to slow down our spinning. Not drastically, but little by little. Start to slow down. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Let the hips initiate the movement and keep your breath connected. Excellent job. Let's come to a complete stop. Good. Now, let's take a deep breath in. Breathe out however you like. Next breath. Lift. Good. So tension can free up with movement and sufficient breath. Very good. All right, let's go ahead and try the next exercise. Right hand under the left arm. Let's breathe out all of our air. Take that chin, tuck it into the chest, Poke the back of the head out and back. Take a string above your head, lift it up without letting your chin come up. Good. And next, we're going to breathe in and bring our arm up. As you breathe out, rotate and go down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale the entire way. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, and exhale for a full circle. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Use just the nose. Good. Shake it out. Your piece is falling. Let's switch sides. Go to the opposite side. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Breathe in. Do a full circle. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. Again. Breathe in. And breathe out. Excellent job. Take a deep breath in the nose. And breathe out. Shake it out. Loosen the legs. Keep breathing. Good. All right. Very nice job. Check your chin. Keep it tucked in. Top of the head extended upward. Shoulders up, back, and down. Pelvis slightly tilted forward. Feet facing forward. Knees slightly bent. Check those hips again. Make sure they're not going back and away, but slightly forward so that your spine is straight. Good. And let's go ahead. We're going to start with a ball right by our lower belly. And on the inhale, I want you to bring the foot in, the same foot, that same side where the hand is going up, that foot comes in. Good. The opposite side goes down. Stretch your hands in both directions. The heels of the palms extend out. And as you exhale, relax. Bring the hands back as if there's a ball right here in front of you. We're going to breathe in. Good. Sorry, my earpiece is falling. Press down and press up. Stretch the top of the head up. Keep the chin parallel with the ground. And exhale and relax. I like to use just the nose for this exercise. And at the very end, we'll get rid of the excess tension and pressure. Ready? Inhale. Stretch. Exhale. Relax. Inhale. Stretch. Exhale and relax. Inhale. Stretch. Exhale. And relax. Inhale. Stretch. Exhale. Very good. Let's bring the ball up to our chest. Inhale. Extend the arms out. Palm facing up on this side, palm down on this side. Stop this hand at the shoulder. This hand stops out, fully extended. And as we exhale, gradually bend the knees. Keep the hips slightly tilted forward, feet flat on the floor. And as your knees gradually bend while you're exhaling, your palms will come right back to the start position. You ready? Inhale. Let the arms glide out to your side as your legs gradually extend. Good. And as you exhale, let the knees gradually bend and allow the hands to slowly come back to the center. Good. Keeping the shoulders relaxed. And let's use just the nose to breathe in and out. Ready? Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. Keep those hips slightly forward. Feet flat on the floor, legs gradually extending. Breathing in throughout the entire movement. Keeping the back straight. Don't lean to the side. Good. As you exhale, gradually bend the knees. Keep those hips slightly forward. Excellent. And inhale. Extend all the way. And exhale. Keep your hips forward. Gradually bend the knees. Spine straight. Excellent job. Go ahead and breathe. Drop the hands down. Palms are facing up. With your next inhale. Don't worry if your hands feel heavy. Breathe in. Extending the legs, keeping the hips slightly forward, letting the arms come up, and as you exhale, gliding down, following your breath. Inhale up. And if you feel like your hands are heavy or vibrating or warm, it's all it is the blockages in your arms, they're opening up. So energy is now circulating a little bit better. So you're feeling better circulation of breath, blood, and chi. Inhale. Exhale. Use just the nose, guys. Keep the arms relaxed. Inhale. And exhale. Doing awesome. Keep it up. Inhale. Make sure you have good posture still. Pelvis is slightly forward. Chin is in. Top of the head extending upwards. Exhale. Relax those shoulders. Keep your balance on both feet. Good. Try not to lean in any direction. Just inhale, come straight up. Follow your breath. Exhale, straight down. Keep your balance equally distributed on both legs. Good. And on both feet. Okay. Your feet, very important. Let's breathe in. We're going to come all the way up. We're going to do a shorter version today. All the way up. And exhale, bring it down. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep those hips slightly forward. Inhale. Check your chin. Make sure your chin stays parallel with the ground. Exhale. Relax those shoulders. Very good. And to close it out, we're going to breathe in and go out. Breathe out. Let's bring the ball straight down. Check those feet. Check your balance. Make sure your weight is evenly distributed on both feet. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Keep it up. Doing great, guys. Good job. Do one more. Same thing. Inhale up. Keep those hips slightly forward. Exhale using the nose to bring yourself down. Keep the hips forward. Spine straight. Shoulders relaxed. Diaphragm relaxed. Very good. And take a deep breath in. Breathe out the nose. Deep breath in again. Start to move. Breathe out the mouth. Good. Loosen up your shoulders. Kick out your legs. Shake out your arms. Nice. Shoulders. Excellent. Legs. Neck. Awesome job. All right. So your whole body probably feels pretty loose at the moment, I'm hoping. What we're going to do now is I want you to start to notice something with this next exercise. We're going to do our standing meditation posture. Again, it looks so simple, but it's actually one of the highest level standing meditations you can do in terms of increasing consciousness, awareness, and your body's ability to grow energy and to circulate energy. So again, it's very simple looking, but there's a lot involved. Very subtle things that we may not realize unless someone tells us. So that's why I'm telling you. It's more beneficial than it looks. Okay, so please don't judge by its cover. All I'm simply doing is standing with my feet shoulder width apart, spine straight, and my arms are up, back, and down. Elbows are bent. Hands are slightly in front of me. That's all I'm doing physically. Okay, so let's get into that position. Knees slightly bent. Hips slightly forward, top of the head extended upward, chin parallel with the ground. Shoulders should be free and loose. Hips should be free and loose. Knees should be free and loose. Okay, good. Check those ankles. Same thing. Good. All right. Now, real quick, I want you to hold the position, do a balance check. Go to the outside of your feet, the inside of your feet, the heels and the toes. Come right back to the center. Now notice your arms. Did your posture adjust or move at all? Let's go ahead and fix that. Shoulders up, back, and down. Elbows out, palms hanging. Good. Now let's check our shoulders and our hips. Okay, first start with the hips. Are our hips able to move freely? Other direction. And did that movement do anything to our spine, our shoulders, or our neck? Check it. Chin. In, spine straight, hips slightly forward, shoulders up, back, down, elbows out, let the arms hang. Okay, so these are just a few checks that you can run yourself through, and already you may start to feel a little tired or tense or pressure building up, and it's only because I haven't instructed you to breathe. So now with our breath, and awareness and good posture, we can release tension. We can reach higher levels of relaxation. Now, there's infinite levels. So, what's the point, you may ask? The more levels of relaxation that you reach, the better your blood circulation becomes. The better your oxygen can get to the cells for your bodies to easily release energy into the body. The easier for everything to work. Okay. So, while here in this position, we're now going to just maintain the posture. So be aware if something gets compromised, like an arm starts to sag, or your chin starts to go out and forward and up, okay? Or your hips start to go from being straight to not straight, okay? See, it's a subtle difference, but you'll notice the balance in your feet change. So check your balance to begin and always check it every now and then, okay? Even distribution through both feet. Then you're going to also use breath. So with your breathing, take a deep breath in and breathe out. You'll feel now, with proper posture, keep on breathing, the breath is going to more places than they were before. Excuse me, or to more places than they even can when there's tension. So let's go ahead and keep on breathing using just the nose. And as you breathe, allow the areas that you feel there may be pain, there may be tension, there may be pressure. The areas that you feel sensation, allow those areas to relax. And you may ask me, how do I do that? Try it. Breathe in. Certain area of your body may say, hey, I'm tense. Breathe out. Allow that area to release with your exhale by simply putting your awareness there and the intention to relax and let the breath do the rest of the work. Okay, keep it up. Breathe in. Notice any tension. Breathe out. The tension will leave with your breath. Don't force it. Don't push it. Just let it go. Breathe in. Pressure may build up. That's a sign I need to breathe out. Allow the tension to leave your body by exhaling all of your breath out. And continue. Breathe in. And out. In. And out. Good job, guys. Drop the arms. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Next breath in. Start to move. Breathe out the mouth. Shake it out. Take some steps. Move around. Very good. Now, the tension that you may have felt from the exercise should be gone. If you feel any sticking around, trust me, it's not like lifting weights. Okay, you're not going to be sore. It's just a simple communication between your body and your brain. Okay, and the more you ignore it or try to marginalize it, the more it'll accumulate pressure and tension until it becomes something that is pain in our future. But if you pay attention to it, don't give it more of what it is by saying, "Oh, that's pain. The pain here, it's here, it hurts." focusing on pain, focusing on hurt, focusing on, the things that allow it to exist are not helping. But by focusing on the things that allow it to leave are helping. And the things that help it to leave are breath and relaxation. All right. So I hope you got something out of today's lessons, today's class. Pay attention to the areas that give you tension, but don't give it anything more than just attention and breath. And that'll allow relaxation and healing to occur. Even if it's a bone or a joint or a soft tissue. Okay. Sometimes people miraculously heal a torn tissue or broken bones on their own without surgery. Reason is these principles. Okay. So if you can actively heal your own problems, if you just give it a little bit of your time, consideration, awareness, breath, and relaxation. All right. So use the rest of the day for whatever you want. If you want to work on some healing, some breathing, relaxation, try to set some time throughout your day to do that. And the best time usually is in the evening or morning, first thing in the morning. All right. Thank you all. Namaste.